So we are now into the next level of technology when it comes to cell phones, and that is charging a cell phone the fastest possible. We have seen a lot of things progress when it comes to cell phones, when it comes to wireless charging, being able to fast wireless charge, being able to plug a phone in with a fast wireless charger or a fast charger entirely. And we have seen things progress so freaking much when it comes to those departments. Well, we now have possibly the fastest wireless charging possible. So this is actually coming in from Ryan Fenwick over on Twitter. 240 watt super block. Dang, that's fast by OPPO'S. So watch how fast this charges the OPPO'S phone. All right, we're gonna watch this right now and check out that speed. So let me go ahead and pause it real fast. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys because take a look at how fast this is actually moving, because this is really impressive. So watch that counter, right? 53%, right? Plugs it in. Within almost, 20 seconds, it's every percentage. So like every 20 seconds is a new percentage that is powered up and charging. Now, the question is this logical, first off? Is this logical? Yes, they got it to work. But is it actually logical? Because there's a couple of different, parameters you got to look at when it comes to this, because this is a really cool idea. And again, like I said, everyone's excited about this, right? I want to go ahead and be able to plug my phone in, and within 5 seconds, it charges from 0 to 100, right? And we've seen this many concepts of this where it's like, I think it's like 50% charge by 30 minutes. You charge it for 30 minutes, you get at least 50% charge. This is even faster than that. And there's a couple problems or cons when it comes to this, because I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but this is just something you look at. First off, it's going to be the battery. Can the battery actually withstand this many, 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 many times? You guys ever own an old Android phone, the Galaxy S1, the Galaxy S2, the Galaxy S3 from back in the day, back when you could pop out a battery, right? And you're able to go ahead and charge that battery, pop in a new one. You could have like 7 batteries on you at one time before it became impossible to take the battery out. Well, those batteries would last, but only for so long. I remember after around a year, you would have to get a new battery. It would be dead and it wouldn't hold a charge anymore. And if you use your phone all the time, that was pretty much the biggest issue with it. My question is, how many times can this battery that they're showing off of this OPPO'S phone go from 0 to 100 in the most real quick scenario possible before the battery stops holding charge or just starts to fail? That's number one. Number two, if you guys have ever charged your cell phone, when it comes to any kind of phone, when it comes to metal, any kind of metal, aluminum, stainless steel, anything other than probably plastic, you will realize real quickly that your phone heats up almost to a point where if you even touch it, it burns your fingertips. And trust me, everyone watching this video at one time in their life can definitely say they relate to having to hold a phone that is being charged and is so hot, it feels like magma in your hands, because it's just so burning you because it's being charged. Imagine how much, whatever phone you had, it probably took you 2-3 hours to charge the phone, maybe an hour to charge the phone, right? Imagine that phone now being charged from 0 to 100 in a matter of 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I don't know how long Huawei is saying this, but how fast it takes to charge that phone. Imagine how hot that phone is going to get. Imagine how amazingly burning sensation you will have charging this phone. Now, I'm not sure if you can turn this off or you can just have it so you have a different charger. Maybe it'll be slower, whatever the case. It's just so many parameters that scares the crap out of me when it comes to fast charging. Could I understand the idea of you want to get your phone charged as fast as humanly possible? Don't get me wrong, it's a very logical thing. With how it is nowadays, where you always on the go, everyone's on the go, everyone has to move, get through things, do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? It's really hard to take the time and, put your phone on a charger and charge it, right? But at the end of the day, it does interest me, because let's say this does start becoming a concept, right? Now, again, there has been fast charging, not this fast. let's say this does become a thing and the batteries start dying in your cell phone. If your battery dies because of this new technology, then you have to replace your battery. And most companies will probably charge you around $100 to change your battery out of your phone, at least. I think, what's it called? Apple charges $400 to replace the back glass of an iPhone. In order to get to the back of an iPhone, you don't have to break the glass, but many of the glass iPhones, you have to, if you do a jerry rig everything type of scenario, you have to slowly get around it and hopefully not break it. Stainless steel is a little bit different, but there's a whole entire process to get these batteries out. You had to put a new layer of adhesive, a waterproof strip around the whole entire thing. It's a process. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. And I know a lot of you guys watching this video, you might have different opinions than me. You might think this is awesome, this is amazing. It depends on how the battery can handle it. Because we had the Galaxy S7, Note 7, and you guys all remember how Note 7 ended with their batteries. Will this be the same fate, or will it be a little bit different? I'm hoping it'll be a little bit different, and I'm hoping we see, this ends up becoming successful, because with how everything is fast, this would work very, very well. And of course, it is 240 watts. A lot of watts to put into a cell phone at one time. So yes, it is Superman charging this cell phone within seconds, but at what cost are we going to do that? And again, maybe it will end up being that this never goes to light. And in my opinion, I kind of feel like that's going to be the case. We've been hearing, I covered on this channel a year ago about fast charging to a point of this level, where they said in 10 minutes, you could fully charge your cell phone. 10 minutes. Imagine that, guys. 10 minutes, you plug your cell phone in to 100%. Ugh, this is a scary sight. And trust me, the comment section down below on this tweet is the same thing. How safe are those phones? Probably not as safe as they're saying. Who knows? My point of view is if Samsung is playing it safe with charging speeds, this must be a good reason. Exactly. It's the same concept when it comes to the creaseless display on the Galaxy Z Fold 3 versus the Oppo Find 5G that has a creaseless display. Samsung is not stupid. These companies are not stupid. If they truly believe these things would work 100,000% and nothing would have an issue, they would do them within seconds. We see the Apple flippable foldable cell phone. They're waiting to create a phone because they want to see what works and what doesn't work. And right now, Samsung is doing the same thing. They're waiting. They are waiting. And then the next comment was, cool, but of course people who want this will complain the phone gets too hot. And it will. It will absolutely get way, way too hot. It's not going to be a thing. And then this next person said, heating issues happen in OnePlus only. So yeah, so it's going to be an issue. And I love the idea, love the concept. And I think, it's probably the coolest concept we're seeing right now. And 2022 will be a crazy year for all this stuff. But definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. And would you rock a cell phone with this fast wireless fast charging? But would you be okay to deal with the heat and maybe the battery effects? Tell me down below. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.